Well, the cars are on the grid for the first of the Stock A finals. Let's find out the story of the entire Stock Championship. So here's the grid for the Stock A final. Hupo Honigl on pole. Oh, hello, Hupo. The Austrian driving the CRC. In second place on the grid, we have Markus Mobers from Germany with the Serpent car. In third, Weser Elie, the Finnish V-Design designer and driver. In fourth, the first driver not doing both classes. It's Oliver Bultnik from Belgium, in the Corrali car, it seems. And in fifth place, and surely disappointed, it's current reigning Stock European champion, Chris Kurzweil. Sixth, we have the first of many French guys. We have Alexandre Laurent, then another Frenchman, it's Jon Bukowski. Following him, we have Simon Rubert, who was French, but now appears to be Austrian. Not sure about that one. Britain's Jason Butterfield making his first A final and decided to make it European Championship. And bringing up the rear, it's Emilien Blanc from France. So off we go in the first of the three A finals. Messi at the back, off camera, but Hupo's got a good start, followed by, in grid order, Markus Mobers, Weser Elie and Oliver Bultnik. Now, Hupo has been the class of the field for this event. He was about 7 seconds faster in qualifying, so in many ways it's for the others to catch him up, and Hupo really just needed to come around to win. Well, coming on a couple of laps further on, and it's actually Oliver who's managed to get past Weser Elie. He's in third place, but then he makes a mistake, and Weser gets back. And in fact, there was kind of a toing and froing throughout the entire race between these two, but neither making much impression on Markus or Hupo ahead of them. So Hupo really did dominate this first final. It was actually quite a quiet one, not much action really, and Hupo just really kind of cruised into first place. Markus put in a good performance into second, but he didn't really go much quicker than he had done in the heats, and Hupo had been the fastest the whole time. So it's Hupo from Markus, from Weser, from Oliver, from Chris Kurzweil, Jon, Alex, Simon, Emilien and Jason bring up what was in fairness quite a dull first leg. So we were hoping for a better race in leg 2, and Hupo was hoping for a win because that would make him European champion. Good clean start again. Behind him it was Hupo again from Markus with Weser, Oliver and Chris Kurzweil, of course the current European champion, who didn't show particularly well in the first leg, leading away in the first couple of laps. So we now see a bit later on it's Weser and Oliver again fighting, as they did much of leg 1. Oliver trying to pressurise Weser into mistake, but unfortunately it's himself who just tips over. Oliver very quick every heat, but not always keeping the car really pointing the right way. So a few laps later, and Chris Kurzweil's managed to catch up with Weser. Weser's not particularly going slow, but I think it's easier in some ways to catch up because you can tag onto the tail of the person in front of you. But then, Weser makes a small mistake, and Chris nips through to take third place, which is obviously something he needs if he wants to see himself up at the top towards the end. Later on, we see that Oliver's re-caught up with Weser again, so lots of good battles down in the third, fourth and fifth positions here in this particular race. First and second, well, that's still Hupo and Markus, but again, good tight racing, and Oliver now looking for a way past Weser. But that wasn't to be, and back at the front, Hupo Honigl was cruising to an easy leg 2 victory, which of course gives him the European Stock Championship. A great performance by Hupo, class of the field the entire weekend, and doesn't the Austrian look reasonably happy? Let's hear from him now. Hupo, congratulations, a great stock class victory there. It just seemed really easy.
Thank you very much. Yes, the car was really good, easy to drive. Also the power was awesome this time and almost no fading. Just a good package.
So Hupo wins the leg and the European Championship. In second, Markus Mobers, that's 2 seconds for him. Chris Kurzweil third, Oliver Bultnik fourth, Weser Elie fifth. Then it's Jon, Simon, Alex, Emilien and Jason Butterfield bringing up the rear. So the final leg, no Hupo Honigl, he is already European champion, so it's Markus Mobers leading away from Weser Elie, Oliver Bultnik and Chris Kurzweil. In fact, of those, any of them with the right combination could come second overall, but Markus with 2 seconds is obviously the big favourite. Chris Kurzweil has to win this race to get second, and I think the same is the same for Weser and Oliver as well, because Markus's seconds are holding in good stead. Now we see Oliver is already looking feisty, looking racy, but in doing that he ends up actually dropping behind Chris Kurzweil, who now moves forward to try and challenge Markus Mobers for that all-important win to give him second overall in the Stock Championship to go with his win last year. Now picking up, these three are being nose to tail for the last couple of minutes, but it's looking like Oliver now is the quickest. Chris is still trying to catch up on Markus, but Oliver is getting very feisty. Chris knowing he's got pressure on both sides, slight clip there, and Oliver's completely rear-ended him. Now that's a racing incident, I'm not sure. Chris won't be happy. He's dropped down to fourth behind Weser, and I think that's probably it as far as his chance is concerned. coming down the last minute or so, and it's Marcus leading Oliver. Oliver's been quite rough, and I think Marcus probably knows actually that if he lets him through and Oliver wins, Marcus will still get to second overall, and he has let him through. That's some good intelligent thinking of Marcus. Oliver, who's been a bit careless, so he's overtaking manoeuvres, can pick up the win. The win, I think, will give him third overall, but the second place of Marcus will give him the second place in the Stock Championship. Nice but intelligent driving there by Marcus. Overall, are you happy with the weekend's performance?
Stock is okay. I mean, it's again second for the third time in a row. We had a lot of fun, you know.
Ollie, hard fought third place. There were quite a few instances as well, wasn't it, in those 3 legs for you?
Yeah, it was a pretty hard time for me. But the last final, I got my car really good. So the first final felt a little bit tweaked. Second final, tire broke. So now third final, everything went super good.
So the overall result of the stock class, Huber Honegal wins from Marcus Mobers, Oliver Butnick in third, Vesely in fourth, Chris Kurzweil is fifth, last year's champion, Jon Budkowski is in sixth, Alexandre Laurent seventh, Emilien Blanc eighth, Simon Rubert ninth, and Jason Butterfield is 10th. Don't forget to look out for more updates on F1 WS throughout the racing season.